So you're strong on defense, but what do you see as the fastest way to get our men and women back home from Iraq?
Carrie, it bugs you that this war has lasted longer than World War II.
Well, I don't know if it bugs me, but I think it bugs a lot of people.
You know, well, it's not World War II. World War II was different. And I used the metaphor before of our Indian wars, which is politically incorrect to do that. But historically, it's a good metaphor. I wrote a piece in March of 2003 during combat operations, a little op-ed, 750 words, called The Long, Hard Peace. And in that little op-ed, what I said as just one guy, but one guy who shares an opinion that thousands and tens of thousands of other either active duty military professionals or retired military folks know about. And that is that the combat operations, defeating the Iraqi army was going to be real quick and real fast. The occupation was going to take a long, long time. The occupation was going to be really hard to do. And a lot of people knew that. Some folks at the highest levels of our government apparently either didn't or didn't plan for it. That's beyond the scope of a congressman from Virginia. It's their job, my job, if I'm elected, to provide the resources to win with what we have, to win where we are. My son-in-law is in Iraq right now. He wants to complete his mission and complete it well and come home. If he has to go back a second time or a third time, cross that bridge when we come. He'll cross that bridge when he comes to it.
You then provide them with the equipment that they need.
And the money and the fuel and the ammunition and the food.
Which is something that wasn't done very well in the past, I understand.
Well, since colonial times, and I'll try not to go past 2 minutes on this, since colonial times to 1989, the legislatures, whether it's colonial legislatures or the legislatures of the United States government since our 1787, have failed to provide so that America, there's a great book about it, America has always lost the first battle. There's been a cost. Every time we lose the first battle, it makes the war longer. 1989, Just Cause in Panama. And then 1991, Operation Desert Storm. And then the initial combat phase of Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan and the initial combat phase of Operation Iraqi Freedom happened like champs because the armed forces, all of them, were properly trained, equipped, and led to do what the nation asked them to do. It's the follow-on, it's the long war that follows that is driving people crazy.